Okay, in this screencast I wanted to talk a little bit about the graphs of quadratics and what's involved there. As you should know, that a quadratic will result in a parabola, which is something like this if it's concave up, and that is if a is greater than 0. Now I'm referring here to the a in ax squared plus bx plus c, which you should be familiar with by now. So if a is greater than 0, it's going to be like that. If a is less than 0, it's going to be like that. Okay, delving a little bit deeper, and as we discussed today, actually, the vertex is at x equals minus b over 2a. And so the vertex of the parabola is at x equals minus b over 2a. And so then once you've found that value of x, you can sub that in to the equation of the quadratic to find out what y is equal to, and you've got the coordinates of the vertex. That's brilliant. Another way of finding the vertex is to complete the square. And I know India and Jadine have put a little screencast together. It's not a screencast actually, it's just a video where they do some completing the square, so I don't want to steal their thunder. But that is an important skill to have, and so to be able to complete the square and write the equation of a parabola in the form y equals ax minus h squared plus k, where hk are the vertex. So, sorry, where the vertex has coordinates hk. Then that's a useful skill. In fact, an essential skill to have. And finally, being able to write, if it's in the form y equals x minus p, x minus q, so in that sort of factored form, from that you should be able to tell if a is greater than 0 that we've got roots of p and q. In fact, it doesn't matter if a is greater than 0 at all, it'll have roots at p and q. So this will, if a is greater than 0, it will have roots at p and q, and the vertex, which we know to be at x equals minus b over 2a, we could also here acknowledge that it would be equal to p plus q over 2, just halfway between p and q. Okay, so you're going to get some practice now over the next couple of exercises at sketching parabolas, sketching quadratics, and you're going to be using all these forms. So completing the square to write in vertex form, factorizing to write in factored form, and also just using x equals minus b over 2a to find what's known as the axis of symmetry, which is worth making a note of here as well, axis of symmetry, because as you will know, the parabola is a symmetrical shape. It has line symmetry or reflective symmetry across the line x equals minus b over 2a, which goes right through the vertex of the parabola. Okay, that's a little 4-minute wrap up. I know there's another 4-minute video that I'll post that India and Jadine have put together. So all the best. I'll see you tomorrow.